The last thing that we're going to look at today is a little bit about cross sections. So a cross section is just the intersection of a three-dimensional figure, whatever figure it may be, and a plane, right? So that's just a flat surface that extends in all directions, okay, forever, right? So let's take a look at the first one here, right? So describe the cross section, right? So it looks like we have a cone there, right? And that green thing represents the plane, right? Where it's intersecting the cone. Right, well, this plane is only intersecting this cone in this one red dot here, right? So I would say something like the cross section between the plane and the cone is a point. Right? It's just they're only hitting at that one point there, so really that's like the shape of the cross section. Okay, let's look at another example here. Okay, so on this next one, it looks like we have, it looks like a, let's maybe just classify it first just for practice. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides as the base, right? There are these triangles here that all kind of meet at this point up here. So this looks like it's actually a pentagonal pyramid. Okay, so what I'm going to say now is I'm going to say the cross section between the plane and the pentagonal pyramid is a pentagon. Okay, obviously we can see this red part here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. It's a pentagon, right? So that's what's formed by the cross section. Okay, let's see if we got another one here. Okay, we got a couple more, right? So let's take a look at these last couple. Let's maybe just go ahead and classify first, right? So it looks like I have some sort of prism here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 could be my one base. My base on the other side could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now remember, I think this is a prism because these two faces are opposite of each other and they're parallel, and they're connected by all of these different parallelograms, right? Right, 6 of them to be exact. Right, so to me, this is a hexagonal prism, right? And I could just say something really simple, like again. This is our cross section here, right? So I could say the cross section between this plane and this hexagonal prism is a hexagon. Okay, and I'm gonna, just not write all the rest of those words, but it's something that I think you guys should, include in your answers, is to say, the cross section between, and kind of say, the plane and the hexagonal prism is a hexagon. Okay. Now finally, this last one here, it looks like we have a purple cone, right? And the cone has a plane that's going, looks like vertically through it. Okay. And we're looking at this particular cross section here, right? So I can see this cross section sort of looks like a triangle, right? So this particular cross section would be a triangle, right? So we could say the cross section between the plane and the cone is a triangle. Okay, so again, pretty simple. We just want to look at what shape is actually formed when the plane cuts through our particular three-dimensional figure.